time dances free. Whispers of the past call out to me.
No, my friends, I don't suffer from cross mania, or the idea that crosses must be everywhere. Here in the museum, everything has a deeper meaning. The purpose of all these crosses is to document something, and it's about the changes to the crosses on the triplane during its service at the front. Because just at the time the aircraft was in service, a new regulation came out stating that the iron crosses, which were standard at the time, were to be changed to simpler, straightened Balkenkreuze or barred crosses. And this caused a lot of confusion in the interpretation of what they actually wanted, because initially all they talked about was straightening the crosses. That's why the triplane is a great example of how to present bureaucratic madness in a somewhat understandable and humorous way. And that's what I'm doing with these crosses. So I've rebuilt the triplane's rudder to show all verifiable cross shapes. There are still a few I have to do, I admit. The rudders are all hanging here now, practically guarding Fokker's legacy, the V40, like old eagles in a guard of honor. But what I actually want to show you now is the very first of these modifications, which actually took place in the Fokker factory still. Many people don't know this. Fokker, of course, complied with the request for straightened crosses, and in this way. If you look closely, you'll see that the swing is simply removed from the arms. They've been straightened. Yes, that's certainly one way to interpret it, if the crosses are to be straightened. I'd be happy to discuss the other cross shapes that existed in other videos, but today I'm only interested in this version to show you. It was actually installed this way at the factory. There are prominent examples of this, such as Lothar von Richthofen's early Fokker D7 or some of the later built DR1s. I'll just highlight them. So this wasn't a form of front-end modification, but rather modifications that were actually made at the factory by applying the crosses already this way from the start. And all the rudders hanging around here document this.